Okay, let's talk a minute about an issue I have. In the past, Target was my weakness. I could go in there with a list of things and still come out with a dozen things that I absolutely did not need and were not on my list. These days, it's Camping World and REI. I just drove an hour and a half to get to the closest Camping World for some things I legitimately need. But I was already concerned about the fact that I might end up coming out of here with other stuff and having a hard time resisting just picking up a couple of things because they're there. And then I passed an REI a few miles back on the way here. So I'm in a predicament, and we'll just see how I hold up and stick to my guns. Stay tuned.
Okay, well, I'm back from shopping and I did not stick to my plan. Um, in fact, I only got one of the things that I had on my list. It's something I'm going to have to order and have delivered to another location. And as you can see, he is very curious about what I picked up. Um, Are you stuck, buddy? Huh? Are you stuck? So, uh, I did get a couple of things I actually needed. I replaced the outdoor rug that blew away at another campsite, and they had one on clearance like the one I had, so that was actually a good deal, and I can justify that without too much acrobatics. Um, but then I found a few other things, and wicked people working in that store offered me a shopping cart as soon as I walked in the door, which was, um, a really mean thing to do because I was already going in with my defenses down and knowing that I was probably going to end up going overboard. Definitely didn't need anything to help me carry all of the stuff that I wanted to take with me, but I did anyway. So I also did get some little storage bins that I like, that I needed, and so I don't feel too bad about those. But then I found this Scrabble National Parks Edition. Kind of couldn't pass that up. I actually have a Scrabble board that I left in Nashville when I was there for a bit and put it in a storage unit. I have there because I was like, this is crazy. I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to meet people that want to sit and play Scrabble with me on the road. But, I mean, come on. And then there was Monopoly. Oh, wrong way. Monopoly Mountain. Monopoly National Parks Edition. So, I'm either going to have to find some people on the road who want to play board games or wait until I get home. Either way, I didn't need it, but couldn't resist it. I also didn't really need another rug, but this one kind of matches my logo, so I had to get it too. And then the last thing that I just really couldn't resist and obviously really don't need, but Jeep and Camper, I mean, come on. It's just really cute, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I wanted it, so there we go. And then I did end up having to go to REI to get the one thing on my list that I went out there for that I did desperately need. And I found one extra thing that I'm not going to talk about because it was a birthday gift for my aunt. So I'll keep that a secret. But I was better at REI than I was at Camping World. But I think part of that was just because I had reached a point where I was in a hurry to get back to the camper, and I was hungry and didn't feel like shopping for very long once I got there. So I saved myself a little bit. But yeah, so I guess it was a success for somebody, even if it wasn't for me and sticking to my guns on just getting what I went there to get. So see you on the road. Bye.